This is the Badlands broadcast. We bring you news from all over the world with your hosts, Mr. Spencer and Ruby and Snipper. Sit back and enjoy the cast.
Hello everyone, Mr. Spencer here with the third episode of the Badlands broadcast. It's been a while since we made this kind of podcast. That was mainly because I was kind of slacking off, not gonna lie. But yeah, we're back. Today's topic is very special. We're going to talk about gaming's downfall, the future in gaming, and what modern games we'll talk about. We're actually not, or I'm not alone today. As I said, I'm joined by two other people right here. We have Hoovy and Snipper, as always, who already talked a bit. Hello, Hoovy, how you doing? And yes, very nice. And our very special guest today is Jesse, the first time here on the Badlands broadcast. How you doing, mate? Well. As I said, it's been a while, so I will just go through what we're gonna do today. Today we have the topic gaming's downfall, modern gaming. Yeah, gaming's dead. It died of Ligma. Yeah, it's so sad. The thumbnail's actually very like nice. I actually commissioned that. It's Damien the Destroyer who made that. Yeah, he's linked down in the description. So if you want to see more artwork of him, he is very kind and very nice. They can't? What? No. Oh, no, no.
No, don't panic, don't panic. We'll run it back.
That happens.
Such a.
Can they hear me now? Whoa!
God damn, that happens if something is live.
Spencer, can people hear me?
Oh boy.
Hello?
Such a Mr. D moment.
Anyone there?
I think they can hear you now.
Yes.
Well, shit.
Do I exist?
Yes. Okay. Where was I? I kind of lost my temper there.
We might you might want to start the introduction again.
Yes, we have. It's Jesse here. First time.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey! First time here! So happy to be here!
Yeah. And of course, Hu and Snipper, my co-host.
Hello.
Yeah. For everybody who
We're off to a great start.
that happens if something is live. There can be some.
What are we talking about today?
Gaming's downfall. Again, modern gaming. Is it good? Is it bad? There will also be a live question section, like halfway into the podcast. So if you have any questions to my wonderful guest here, or my co-host, or even for me, please wait until then. And yeah, this podcast will go about 1 hour as usual.
Yes.
So,
As usual.
I would say I will start with this question into the round. What is the latest game that you played? Like the latest game that got released, the most modern game that you ever played?
Oh, that's a good question.
For me, nothing. I stick
You don't
to
play
the
anything?
old
You don't play video games?
I do, but like the latest releases, nothing at all.
Well, shit.
You're not even played like something on your phone or just games in general, just recent. Because I play so many games, so many goddamn games. I actually have to like sit down and think what was the most recent game I played. That was like recently released.
Mm.
For me,
but like
just to help you out a bit, for me it was actually Sons of the Forest that got like released.
Oh yeah, didn't that come out like this year?
Yeah, like in February, and it's still in early access. So
I thought it was a full release.
no, it's actually early access. So they're kind of working on that, which is like super cool. And like the example of Sons of the Forest is that they always announce when there will be a new update. You always see in the main menu, oh, in 14 days there will be the next update, which,
Oh,
may I add, in like early access games is something that I've never seen before. So
no.
that's pretty like surprising to me, and they've delivered.
Valve should do that.
Yeah, please, Valve. Oh my god, it's so sad. But yeah, Jesse, what have you played recently?
Now, the most recent game that I do really want to try out is the new Zelda game. I never played Breath of the Wild. I tried it a little bit, didn't catch me really. People have said like the new game, the new Zelda game that come out like was it yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I think yesterday.
It's like Breath of the Wild, just better. They fixed the things that were tedious. They fixed stuff that was like annoying in that game and just made like Breath of the Wild just better. And I might want to try that. I might want to try that. All the
Honestly,
games that I usually play is Overwatch. Overwatch. I guess Overwatch 2 came out like last year.
like
So that's pretty
we
recent.
will come to Overwatch 2 later, but honestly, I've never been really hooked to any Zelda game. I tried to play it, like with some Nintendo DS or Game Boy releases or so, but it never really hooked me. I don't know. It's never been my cup of tea.
No, like I actually get you. For the longest time, I thought if you grew up with Zelda, it's very easy to pick up a new Zelda game. And I didn't grow up with Zelda because I never grew up with like a Nintendo console to play Zelda games and like
same.
anything like that. So I'm pretty like I know very little about what Zelda is. I just know Zelda is in Smash, and there's multiple Zelda titles like like of course Ocarina of Time. I haven't played the game myself, but the music is absolutely phenomenal. I
That's
know
true.
it's revered as a pretty great game. But yeah, I've never touched. It's the same with Halo. I think. I've never touched Halo because I didn't grow up with an Xbox, so I've never even touched the newer Halos either.
Dude,
It's
I
just
feel you. I've
I
never
don't get
had
it.
any
Like I don't get
console.
it. Like people love that franchise, but I know nothing. Like I literally know nothing. I just know Master Chief. I just know Master Chief.
Wait, is Master Chief in Smash?
That'd be awesome. I hope so.
Well,
I
what
don't
about
think so,
you?
but
Okay, so if the topic is about Nintendo, I can't say anything.
You can't?
not even
You
Super
can.
Mario fucking Party or something.
No, I never had a Nintendo. I can't get that in Argentina.
Okay,
Oh.
that makes sense, I guess.
Besides, I'm not really interested in Nintendo in general.
You're not?
The only thing I touch in any Nintendo is Mario. That's it.
Have
Actually,
you?
gassed in Mario Kart,
Like-
Mario Party.
Like the first,
can't
no,
win.
the first Mario, and that's it.
Have
I
you
never
guys
played
watched
any.
it?
Never played any Zelda. Nothing.
No Pokemon Go?
No.
No
I don't.
Pokemon Go.
I really don't like Pokemon. I really
What?
dislike it.
I
No
love
way.
Pokemon. My girlfriend plays Pokemon Go all the time.
I still play it daily.
Pokemon wasn't like the first game I ever played on a Nintendo DS. I played Pokemon Diamond. That's what I grew
Oh,
up with.
really?
I love Pokemon. Like my favorite Pokemon games are Heart Gold, Black and White 2, Platinum. Those are great games. Great games.
I love Emerald. It was my generation. when
Oh, I
grew
never
up.
played that one.
I love that one. That's so great. Well, switching back to the topic today, I written down Cyberpunk as a good example for what's kind of wrong with modern gaming. I actually pre-ordered Cyberpunk. I never pre-order games, but I was really
Oh
hyped
yeah,
for
don't
this
do
one.
that. Nobody should pre-order games.
Don't pre-order.
Don't do that.
But yeah, I got really hyped for Cyberpunk, so I pre-ordered it. And honestly, I never had that many bugs in the game, but what you saw online was just insane. And I stand by the argument that Cyberpunk is an excellent game. I'm still defending this game with all my heart because honestly, I 100% completed it in like less than 3 months, and the story is amazing. The game feels nowadays way better than in the beginning. So if it's ever on sale, I would give or highly recommend to play this game because I loved it.
Yeah, I played Cyberpunk on launch day, and I was one of the people that got stuck with the bugs.
Oh, really?
In the tutorial area, I already managed to glitch out of the map, and I got
Oh,
soft
boy.
locked in a auto save area where I just couldn't. I like auto died, and I reloaded my save, and I would just spawn back out of bounds and just continuously die. I have to like remake my character, make a new save. It was and I'm not even talking about all the bugs I encountered later on. I really had a hard time enjoying the game due to all the bugs, and no, I was never hyped for the game. I bought it on day one since I heard a lot of talk about it. People were super hyped. People were saying it was going to be an amazing game, and of course, I'm just jumping on the bandwagon. Just want to
Yeah.
check out what people have been talking about. I
Like,
never finished it. Even to this day, I've just never like. Yeah, it usually happens when I have like a bad first impression. It's just a poor taste in my mouth. I
but
just
what do you guys feel about this whole system with releasing something that has a lot of bugs and kind
oh
of
no,
patching
just
it
don't.
up later?
Well, I can't even put that on the devs, really.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, it's not only with Cyberpunk, it's like also with, I don't know, Fallout
Last of
76,
Us
Last of Us, or any like that.
or Howard's Legacy, the new Star Wars game.
Was Hogwarts Legacy bugged? Because I heard.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
a broken mess
Really?
on PC, I believe I heard some
on
people
PC.
say there was like a horrible PC port. That the
Oh,
frames was absolutely horrendous.
okay, no, I did not hear that because I was under the impression that it's actually Hogwarts Legacy was like the good example, but apparently not.
No, that usually also happens. It also happened with Elden Ring. It had a horrible PC port. People still defended it since it's still like the best game ever made. So people will excuse some frame drops here and there. But it was a horrible PC port. Needed a bunch of patches to be able to fix it.
Well, that sucks. Like that.
Yeah.
I was really under the impression that like Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not a big like Harry Potter fan, so I didn't
Me
buy
neither.
it.
I've never watched Harry Potter.
You never watched Harry Potter? I'm not a Harry
I'm
Potter
not-
fan, but I watch Harry
I'm
Potter.
not. I'm not interested in that.
Have you watched Lord of the Rings?
No.
No.
I'm not-
Why am I having a podcast with this guy?
I'm not. I never watched Terminator. I never watched Matrix.
Did you watch Back to the Future?
No.
Ah, god damn it, Ruby.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Dude. Like, who is this guy? Where do you
My
find
my,
him?
my guy. I do SFM content. I'm not allowed to say anything. My soul has already been crumbled.
Well, that's okay, I guess. Not everybody can be interested in everything. This model with patching up games is kind of like the modern equivalent to like single player games. What do you guys think about the multiplayer model of battle passes?
Well. Do you have something to add, Hoovy?
If the game is free, sure, go for it. But if the game, if you're making me pay for the game, don't bother adding a battle pass. That's my view on it. Like I can defend Fortnite having a battle pass because it's a free game. They have to get money from somewhere. But if you make me pay for a game, nowadays games are expensive, and you make me wanna pay a battle pass, why? I already paid for the game. You already got your money. That's my view on it. I don't know you.
No, I get it. I'm on the fence. I understand the business model. I understand why they add it. The problem is that a lot of people don't stick to just there's like a huge chunk of people that just play one game exclusively. So if that game gets battle pass, they can actually finish said battle pass if they were to purchase it. But now if every single game get battle passes, let's say you play Fortnite, Apex Legends, Team Fortress 2 gets a brand new battle pass, and then you're also playing like Clash of Clans, and that one also has like a goddamn battle pass, and then you play like Overwatch, that's also got a battle pass. Everything like got you can never finish one. You can never finish a battle pass.
Is the contractor a battle pass? Is the TF2 contractor a battle pass?
No, well, it's not time
Now you
limited.
got me thinking.
And you can still purchase it later on down the line. You
Yeah.
can still buy the Jungle Inferno contract and just do it. And there's no time limit.
I guess.
Yeah.
I have like the opinion. Some people can like they can disagree, but if you purchase a battle pass, I think finishing it gives you the rewards like faster than anyone else. But once the season is over and a new battle pass comes around, I still think if you purchased a battle pass, you should still get the rewards if you didn't manage to finish it. Because you used money for a battle pass that you couldn't finish due to time or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, and because you didn't have time to finish the battle pass, you don't get all the rewards. Yet you paid money for it. But that's just me. I don't know. Some people like the exclusivity of it, that some skins are, or any rewards
Yeah, like
buying
they,
battle
like
passes.
they put a time limit because they want you to play. Because it could be unlimited time and you could play it once per month, but they want you to play the game.
So you
They put a
guys
time
Yeah,
limit.
no.
like
that's,
rather prefer loot boxes or battle passes?
Depends.
Uh,
It really depends on the game. How they do it.
Well, in TF2, I really dislike loot boxes in general. Like, it's
yeah,
like
no.
CS:GO.
They don't add, like, if you guys haven't realized this, a lot of the cosmetics they've added since Jungle Inferno, and even like like before that, a lot of the cosmetics that's behind crates, you can't purchase those from the Manco store.
Yeah, like 100% right.
You actually have to unlock them by unboxing. A lot of older cosmetics, you could unbox them, but you could also still purchase that specific item from the Manco store. And
Yeah.
you can't do that anymore. You have to go to the community market to purchase said item.
I mean that's the thing about the community market too. Like Valve gets a cut there. It's kind of like not gonna lie,
Yeah,
clever
like-
business.
It is.
Because everybody is kind of happy because the buyers get their money, or not, they get the item, the sellers get their money, and Valve gets a cut. It's clever. You have to give them that at least.
Yeah, because if I can even like look back all the way back in 2014, you'll almost never see someone wearing cosmetics, because back then most cosmetics you actually had to purchase from the Anco store or actually trade for with keys and stuff like that. Now
Yeah.
you could buy a full set for your entire team for like $2 on the community markets, and there's so many cheap things over there. So you
Yeah.
almost never see authentic free-to-plays just wearing nothing anymore. You see so many people with cosmetics now.
At least you see
Yeah.
the gibbers.
Yes,
At least.
the gibbous.
Honestly, I love the gibbous. I think it's pretty, how do you say? It looks good on certain classes. I like wore it a long time on my scout just because I kind of liked it.
Nah, that's back then, dude. Back in when I was free to play, you only have like 50 slots in your inventory to have like
Oh yeah.
stuff in your and then the only thing I cared about back then was weapons. So many achievement items I deleted.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I deleted my gibbous.
Oh, that's so sad.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, because it was taking up space. Like I got a new weapon. Oh, I can't take it because I have full inventory. I have to choose
Now
what
I
to delete.
kinda regret it.
No, of course you regret it now, of course, because you can't get it back. But back then you didn't
Yeah.
care. Back then you couldn't have cared because you just wanted weapons to use to spice up the gameplay.
My god, fortunately I only deleted weapons. Like the ones I found. Well, let's talk about the big competitor of TF2. Kinda, not really, but somehow Overwatch 2. What do you guys
Going
think
free to
about
play.
this? Yeah, it's going free to play. And their battle
Wait,
passes.
really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's
Overwatch
free.
2
Overwatch 2 is free to play.
Overwatch 2 is free to play, has battle passes.
Bruh.
What do you guys think about the way they kinda rewarded long-time players with the first battle pass?
No, I don't like it at all. At all. Like you purchase a game, back whenever you bought it, and the only thing they did, they gave you was it like 1 or 2 characters like earlier than others? Some
I think
I-
you got just the Kiriko character.
Oh yeah, just Kiriko. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, no, it's
So
and
I don't
to
know.
even yeah, I do not like it. I don't think characters locked behind challenges is inherently bad, but characters locked behind battle pass to get like if you don't want to buy the battle pass and you have to like grind out and grinding out on like Overwatch, I'd say like takes a couple of days. Like you don't get the character in a day or two. Like you have to grind for like a week
Yeah.
to get the new character if you're not gonna pay. If you pay, you get the character early, and I'm not a huge fan of the reward system Overwatch 2. They didn't replace the loot boxes that used to be in the old one. Loot boxes in Overwatch 1 was the least predatory. And like they were the best one to do it. That's my opinion anyway. You got free loot boxes by leveling up.
Yeah, true.
You got loot boxes by doing challenges or doing just anything. Like really, like you didn't have to purchase them. Sure, there is like the quote unquote gambling that you purchase. If you purchase loot boxes, you're purchasing a chance of getting the skin you want. But if you get duplicates or anything that you already have, you got credits that you could spend on purchasing the skin that you wanted.
Yeah, like the thing about that kind of bugs me the most is that I played Overwatch 1 until the end. Like I always booted it up, played a bit of competitive, and then left again. And I had a decent amount of skins, but for some reason the switch to Overwatch 2 killed my whole my whole thrive with Overwatch. For some reason I didn't want to play no more because I felt like there's no like I don't get anything for playing. The battle
yeah,
pass
no.
rewards are shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know, for some reason I just stopped playing. Like one day I just realized, I haven't opened Overwatch 2 in like a month. And I kind of came back to it because Jess, you
Yeah,
told
no,
me
that's
that
my fault. My bad.
told me about that you want to play, and I was like, sure, I'm gonna download it
Yeah.
again. But honestly, I played a few rounds. It's fun, I guess.
It's
but
it's fun
not-
gameplay, but there's not other than more of a casual experience.
Yeah, it's
Um,
weird. Like
Yeah, I know. Back in Overwatch 1, you could play and you'd always get something.
I liked it.
like
I played until
now
the end.
you can't. You're incapable of earning skins
Yeah,
without
like-
actually putting in money.
I just find
Like
it so
if you're free to play, you're like most likely never going to be getting skins like ever.
yeah,
Unless you get like a
indeed.
free reward from Twitch drops or whatever.
No, like for me, I played really until the end, but like the Switch just completely killed me. Like the whole thrive I had there.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
no incentive again. Hoovy, you've been quiet for a long time. What's your opinion?
I know I'm making a bad first impression to Jesse, but I've never played Overwatch, so I can't share
Well,
my
Can't
opinion
add
about
much?
it.
No, that's fair.
Would you try Overwatch 2 out, Hoovy, now that you heard that it's free to play? Or do you stay with your classic Valve and Software Maker?
The thing is, I don't know. Overwatch, the closest thing I played is this other game, Paladins, which is like the same thing as
Oh, yeah.
Overwatch. And I didn't really like the gameplay. The fact that you have to pick one character and have that one for the entire.
Ah, but that's not
Game,
for Overwatch. You can like always switch. You could always switch if you don't.
Oh well, argument. I mean, I don't know. It's too competitive. Too.
No, yeah, no,
Eh.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
I would
I-
almost say like the quick play, where you're supposed to like play for chill and just for casual.
Yeah.
It's more sweaty than comp lobbies.
Yeah, I discussed it with Mr. D earlier before this that I really don't like competitive in any game in general.
Oh,
I just want to hop in, have fun. That's it. Why I don't want to stress over. Like,
I enjoy
oh,
both
God.
aspects, really. I have a huge respect for esports.
Yeah, no,
and,
like I have respect. Like, holy shit, for competitive players to be like so
Dedicated?
focused on winning and everything.
Oh yeah.
For example, the TF2 competitive. Sometimes I really like watching people playing competitive because sometimes they just make the best picks each class and play the best out of it, and it's like satisfying to watch a team organization.
Well,
But it's not for me.
before we go onto the question section, this is gonna be just like a question for Huvi, because I know CS, so Counter-Strike were the first games you played on Steam. What do you say about CS2? Did it catch you by surprise? How do you think about it? Are you excited for it? What do you think about it?
CS2. Okay, so I've been playing Counter Strike for as long as I can remember. Back in my days, I was playing CS 1.6, and oh boy, now I I can be the guy that says I was there when CS2 was announced, and I've watched gameplay, and it exceeded my expectation.
So
Like I wasn't, I didn't expect a brand new game because I knew they were just gonna remaster CS:GO because CS:GO it's like the top guy nowadays. So I knew it wouldn't be a brand new game. It's just gonna be the same one with a little touch, and I think it's for the best because a new game when CS:GO is, I don't know if I would say at its peak, it would be a very bad decision. And the game looks amazing. One tiny thing that I dislike about CS2 is the HUD, the health bar, and the armor. They kind of got rid of
Oh,
that. They
yeah.
just put numbers, and it's kind of awkward because you don't know if what you're watching is your health or your armor. So I don't nitpick, but I know. But yeah, my favorite aspect is the smoke grenade. Have you guys seen the smoke grenades?
Of course, that's like the
Bro,
that's the main
that's
talking
like
point.
that like my 11-year-old would be like, yeah, that's the future of gaming. Like it's so insane how they did that. And of course, if I even dare to open CS2 with my PC, I'm gonna explode.
So you're
Like if a guy throws a smoke grenade in game, my PC is gonna turn into smoke as well.
No, yeah,
Jesse.
I
what
fully
do you
understand what you
think?
mean. I used to be in an esport team playing on CS:GO. I used to play a
Oh.
lot of CS:GO. A couple of years back. I haven't touched it in a while though, since I just don't find it as catching as movement shooters. I don't like tactical shooters that much. Sitting and holding down the line and just having to like just. I don't like camping. I like moving around. That's why I like TF2. That's why I like playing Overwatch, like movement shooters, like Apex and Titanfall and stuff like that. I enjoy
Oh,
that.
Titanfall is so great.
Yeah, Titanfall's. Modern games should just fucking take notes sometimes. Just learn from the greats.
Indeed.
But yeah, I think CS2 or say Source 2, it's gonna be awesome. I think everyone's gonna like it. I don't think any like hardcore CS:GO fans are gonna inherently hate it.
That's, I think, true. For me, I don't know. I never really got hooked with CS:GO at all. I played a few rounds. Those two.
It's fun with friends.
Yeah, like the
100%.
Yeah,
only thing
it's
that
fun
I
with friends.
the only thing that I played was like Arms Race, because I kind of like the idea of that. I kind of
Oh
wanted
yeah,
that in TF2 too.
yeah, that's fun. Arms Race fun.
But-
I remember when I was a kid playing playing Call of Duty Arms Race
Yeah, but
Yeah.
on the PlayStation.
other than that, I don't know. It never really hooked me. I never really understood how to get into matches either. I just kind of clicked somewhere and somehow I ended up at Dust 2. But yeah, I don't know. I never really was big, like how do you say it? I always wondered basically why CS:GO got so big, but hey, I guess not everybody can have as great as a taste as me in gaming. Uh, yeah, I would say we're halfway there. Let's see if
Yeah,
we
we're-
got
yeah,
some
we're 30.
questions.
Can I say the questions?
Yes, go with the
All right.
question.
So, going to the questions, let me scroll up because we got some. Okay, so show me Sunset 54 said, thoughts on the new TF2 summer update?
What's the new?
What do you think?
I hope, dear God, I mean Gaben, that there at least gonna be something that there is like on the workshop, like not only cosmetics and unusuals and all of that, but other fixes that basically are shown on the workshop.
Oh yeah, I would love patch notes. I would love actual like bug fixes and a couple of changes for the certain weapons in the game.
Like I
Yeah.
made a video what I wanted to see, but that kind of got crushed. So I'm kind of I'm kind of just expecting or hoping that it's gonna be.
Nah, but for what I've seen, 99% of the workshop creations that's been in the workshop, it's pretty good. So
Yeah.
I am not gonna be sad if one thing didn't get picked over the other, because I have a full faith in the TF2 community over the content that's going to be added, and I have some faith in Valve. That's gonna. They know that they have a lot of eyes on them. They know that they have to do it right. They have to do it correctly. So
Because
I do believe that
if they added the community fixes in the workshop, it's because of something. So
oh yeah, I would love.
they-
I would
if they
absolutely
don't
love.
if they don't use it, oh boy.
Do you guys
Oh, boy.
think there's gonna be a new campaign?
I do not
Like,
think so. No. That might be too much work. Because
Yeah,
not
no,
only do they
like-
have to add in,
yeah,
if they like, it depends what they want to add. More voice lines for the campaign. They have to do specific quest lines for the new maps they're releasing. If they're adding new weapons or balance, yeah, there's. I feel how Valve is sitting right now. I don't believe they are going to be doing much extra work than needed.
yeah.
I don't think we need a campaign, even though that would be cool. It would be awesome, but I don't think so. I don't have hype. I don't
Yeah.
have. I don't have hopes for that.
So to summarize, you guys either believe it's gonna be more like a Smithmas update than a Scream Fortress
No,
update.
no. I do think it's going to be larger. I think there's going to be
Yeah.
great permanent maps. They're going to be in the map pool, and I'm super excited to see that. I think
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of great cosmetics added for this summer update, and I'm excited to see some of them in game.
Yeah, in my case, taunts. I've seen some taunts in the workshop that could be added.
Yeah, and since the thing is, we've already had this summer update, a yearly summer update, and if it were just going to be the same as every year, they wouldn't have made it like a big deal out of.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have made. I think it's going to be larger than we think. I think people have too low expectations. I think it's going to be larger than we think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they butchered our thoughts of a massive major update because they didn't want to have us too high expectations. They didn't want us to
Yeah.
have like, oh, it's Jungle Inferno 2.0. But it's gonna be like an update size update, but it's not a massive like
It's no major update. Let's say.
yeah, major. Like I still
Yeah,
think it's
no.
gonna be a big update, much larger than what we're used to.
So the only cosmetic that I want to see is the Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Yeah, please. Please.
That's the only one I want
Oh.
to see.
I beg of you. Okay. Another question. Adam Nickman says, any community fixes you want to see ASAP on the game? I think he's talking about the workshop community fixes.
Yeah, it's been a problem for so many goddamn years. The problem's been here since 2007. Engineer is still a class. It
don't
needs
you,
to
don't
Yeah.
you, don't you dare
Yeah.
touch my
Be
boy.
removed.
Yeah,
It
Spy
needs to be
Spy and
removed.
Pyro are still in the game.
Can't
Bro, don't do my
Yeah,
class
no,
dirty.
pyro, spy, sniper, heavy. Only
Hey,
actually,
what?
no,
Don't you dare talk like that to my sniper.
Sniper's OP. Wrong podcast.
What?
We're not going into that.
So,
Bro, I'm ready. You wanna catch these hands? Yeah.
Oh really?
Oh,
No,
really?
you
Yeah.
don't want to fist fight. You're gonna stand all the way
I'm
on the
a-
other side of the goddamn
I
country.
I'm a heavy main. I know how to punch.
You know how to punch.
Yes.
oh boy, no, wait, guys.
I know how to point and laugh.
So,
Yes.
you guys expecting some new Australians, maybe?
No, not at all. People thinking there's going to be added things for MVM. I think they're going to be a little disappointed. I do not think that's their main focus right now.
I won the Australian Jarati.
But if we thinking like in the future, if we actually wanted new weapons, to be added into the Australian roster, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I want the shotgun. I know it's not gonna happen because it's
But
multi-class, but I want
I
it.
don't know. I don't know about a shotgun. I think more of a unlock, because we already have like stock weapons.
Well, then
as-
I would love to see an Australian gunslinger, just so the strange gunslinger can not be
Cheese
as
hand.
overpriced. Yes,
Cheese
cheese
hand.
Cheese hand. I want that.
That's literally you just eating Doritos, dipping your entire hand in the.
Okay. Another question is, okay, show me sunset again. You guys think that other Valve games should add Source 2?
What now?
If all
Uh,
Valve games should add
Yeah.
Source 2.
I think Dota 2 already has Source 2,
Yeah, I think so too.
and CSGO now has it, so it goes down to Left 4 Dead, Half-Life, and TF2.
Give me a
If-
Portal 3 in Source 2.
Give me Half-Life 2 with Source 2.
With ray tracing.
and I'm with ray tracing.
No, if it was a possibility, I'd almost have anything on Source 2. It's a much better engine,
Yeah.
and I think it would just benefit TF2.
Yeah.
A lot.
I'm gonna get
Yeah, I
shit
think-
for this, but I
Oh
would
God, here we
rather
go.
see another Portal game than another Half-Life game. I don't know.
It's been too
All right.
long.
I hope you
think.
guys enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna.
Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not a huge. Like, I liked Portal 2. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I'm not a
Yeah.
huge fan of puzzle games, and that's basically what it is. It's like you do puzzles, and that's pretty much it.
It's a puzzling
People
part.
like that. People enjoy that. People love that. I am not that huge fan. I enjoyed it as a one-time experience. I'm not a person that replays Portal though.
Dude, I replay it all the time. I could already play it with my eyes closed.
Like,
No, I love
mean-
the world and story and the world
Yeah, no,
building they've done.
it's amazing.
But like the gameplay itself, it's not replayable for me.
I would say Portal 1 because in defense of Portal 2, you have the workshop maps,
I
so you
guess.
can kind of like experience
Yeah.
new things.
I guess.
Regarding of a new game, in my humble opinion, don't get mad, Mr. D. I think Portal 2 should just stay there. The ending was perfect. There's nothing else to add. Meanwhile, Half-Life, there's a lot going on.
I can I can see that.
Oh yeah, no. The Half-Life still have like a massive story to be told.
Yeah,
It's not done.
and in Left 4 Dead, the same. We don't need another game.
So if we talk about like future Valve titles, would
Yeah, that's another question I was gonna I had
yeah.
here. It was by Legendary Boxer. He said, "What do you all think about Valve nowadays? Any new games you would like to see?" Half-Life.
I don't have any strong opinions on Valve right now, since Valve has always been like a they wanna
Yeah.
they put their time into what they want to do, and they don't
Yeah.
want to get forced to do something they don't want to do. If they don't see value in what they want to do, like I think that's admirable. They do exactly what they want to do, and I have respect towards that.
like
I would love a lot more communication, since I don't think like having a blog post every once in a while on anything they're working on would take so much time. I think that could easily take like an hour
Yeah.
It's so
of someone's
insane
day.
that I don't want to say I despise Valve, but I kinda love and loathe them at the same time. Because at the one hand they are still making awesome stuff like the what's it called, the VR headset or the
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck, thank you. Like that's obviously something cool, but on the other hand, I don't get it why they don't listen to the obvious outcry. For example, with TF2, even nowadays with CS:GO and Dota 2, they don't get as many updates as they used to. So like even Dota 2 is kind of lacking updates. So I don't know. It's on the one hand I kind of like them. On the other hand, they don't regard their own IPs as
Yeah,
Yeah.
valuable.
I don't know. Since I don't know if this source is like credible or not, but I've heard that they don't actually have that many employees, and the reason of that is that Valve is almost like they only want experts on the field hired. They want to know they don't just hire anybody. They hire people they can like see potential in, that they want at Valve, and that can cause like lack of workforce to help update stuff like TF2, for an example. People want to do other stuff. Like if people like, yo, we fucking working on Half-Life 3 over here. You want to come over? And people leave TF2. Like why do you want to update TF2 if you're gonna just help work on Half-Life Alyx or Half-Life 3?
Yeah,
or
that's the thing.
yeah.
I don't even say like TF2 is the big money maker because like CS:GO and Dota 2 are the money makers, but even they get kind of, how do you say, mistreated lately.
No, well,
Yeah.
there is so many people that play the game, and if you listen to every single outcry, every single little nitpick,
Yeah, I know.
you would never stop working. You would never.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
like,
it's like, just if you look at the international Dota competitive, not even that gets like any big attention by Valve anymore. Like back in
Yeah.
the day, the international was something just like huge for Valve. They promoted everywhere, and nowadays they only give like a small banner on the Steam front page, and that's all they do for like advertising their big.
Yeah,
esports.
because back in the day, Dota wasn't that big.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
but-
it's very big, and they're like, yeah, okay, we can just do a little thing. It won't change anything.
Yeah, but
Back in the day,
that's the thing. Because if you look at Riot, for example, the company for League of Legends, you can see what Dota could be. Like the finale of League of Legends, the World Cup, is one of the most viewed things on the planet, which is just insane. And you kind of, I don't know, you kind of start to just don't understand why Valve is acting this way. Like not even.
Sometimes Valve tends to work secretly. You know, when
Yeah.
Half-Life, when Half-Life Alyx trailer just dropped, like, oh hey, look, new Half-Life.
I don't know.
Like,
By the way,
there was no leak, no anything. Let's just, oh hey, look,
oh,
new
there,
Half-Life.
yeah. There.
Valve, it's like that. They tend to work in secretly.
That's true, I guess. Just because
Okay.
I saw the question by Baby, what's your favorite weapon?
Yeah,
in TF2?
I was.
I want to know.
What's your favorite weapon in TF2?
Oh,
Oh no,
okay.
I thought you were gonna say the other important question, which I think it's far more important.
What's
True thoughts on the Pumpsun, the best weapon in the game. Go ahead, Mr. Lee. Give us your humble opinion about the Pumpsun.
the Pumpsun sucks. It sucks. No, for real. I every fucking stream somebody wants me to play Pumpsun. This
Yes.
goes this far that Waffle, my mod, even gifted me a professional Killstreak Strange Pumpsun. It's
I
insane.
remember when I was new to the game, when I was new to TF2, I think the first everything I actually spent money on, my first ever wrongful financial decision was a professional Thompson.
Wait, what?
Professional kill streak. Yes, that
No
was the
way.
first thing I ever purchased on TF2. I liked how it looked, and back then I could kill things with it. So I wanted a thing that counted the kills.
Bro, like my thing was the killer solo, the taunt with the saxophone for sniper.
Oh yes. No, saxophone is such a beautiful instrument. Not biased.
Oh yeah.
Not biased.
I just got that. Well, do
Okay,
we...
so are we done?
My
Are we?
favorite weapon.
Oh yeah.
Are we?
Favorite weapon.
What's
Are
your
we
favorite?
done?
Soda
with the-
popper, bro. Come on.
The soda popper.
The soda
Long
popper.
live the Thomas
Long
Lava.
live the soda popper.
I don't know.
My favorite is I think the shotgun.
The shotgun, just
Good
stock.
old, yeah, good old reliable.
Not even
shotgun.
like a gimmick to it.
No, it's,
Yeah,
it's just
man.
a
No
shotgun.
gimmick.
Just a
Your brother
shotgun.
just is crits. It's shotgun with crits.
Shotgun, just reliable as hell. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
All right,
pretty vanilla. That's like asking like the girl at the party, like, "What's your favorite ice cream flavor?" I like vanilla.
Oh, I like
Ew, vanilla.
what's it called?
Ugh.
Lemon. Lemon is my favorite.
Lemon.
All right,
Yes.
get out
Lemon.
of here. Get out of here, Mr. Lee.
Lemon is
I got a crippling coffee addiction, so anything with coffee, I'll have it. So my favorite ice cream is coffee with it. Coffee
boy.
ice cream.
It's nice.
Yes, coffee ice cream.
There's a question for Hoovy. Do you have
What?
any other Source Filmmaker series projects besides Lurking Shadows?
Like, if I have another.
By the way, like
series-
Lurking Shadows is the best because I'm a voice there. Please do that.
I-
Also,
by the
why
best, by the best character, I promise I won't kill him.
and by the way, go check out Hoovy and go check out Chezzy. They're both hopefully
Yes.
linked in the description. Go subscribe to
You
Hoovy.
didn't. Yeah, you did, Jesse, but not me.
Oh, okay. Then I will do that
Ah,
later.
get fucked.
Okay.
But go subscribe to
Yeah.
the playlist of this podcast because the next episode is gonna be on Hoovy's channel
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow first thing. Regarding the question, I wanna after I'm done with Lurking Shadows, yes, there's gonna be another one.
Is it gonna be
SFM series?
Shirking Leathers?
Yes, it's gonna be Lurking Lights part 2. But yeah, no, there's more story to tell. Like I wanna build. I wanna be like Marvel of SFM with a whole universe.
Oh, that's so cool.
Universe of character.
What
Yeah,
do you guys?
That's answering the question.
What do you guys think about gaming and movies? It's a question I want to say because
Right.
I recently watched the Mario movie and it was alright. I actually
I
liked it.
liked
did-
it.
I-
I actually
I still
thoroughly
haven't
enjoyed
watched it.
I
It-
loved it. I actually loved it.
Yeah,
Like
I loved it from that I understood every reference, but from a story perspective was kind of eh. But
Well,
just the references
not
were
everything
great.
needs to be this wonder. It's like I think it's more of a like a jolly ride.
Yeah,
I enjoyed my time. Like the jokes hit. They were not overly cringe. Like nothing was like cringy. Really, everything really hit. I liked the music. I liked it. Like people didn't like some of the music they put into it.
I adored that.
I didn't mind it at all. Some people say, I didn't fit the movie. What's it? I think it fit just fine.
Indeed.
Sure, I would have liked if they added something like more original soundtrack to instead, but I don't care if they added some other music in it. I enjoyed it. But gaming versus movies, like you've like they're
Yeah.
fighting to the death.
No, would you want to see more movies or even series that are based on video games, or do you
Oh,
think
yeah,
it kind of
100%.
puts?
I think one of the
away
greatest
the-
stories ever made are from video games. And I think the reason we love them so much is because it's not only just a movie, it's like an interactive movie you feel
Yeah, but
a part of.
wouldn't
A
it like
movie,
take
a movie
away?
can't really capture that as well as a video game. It's the same thing why horror games might be a little more scarier than horror movies, since not only do you think the main character in a horror movie is a fucking stupid, that's dumb. Why are you going down there? Why are you going down there? And when you're the idiot, going down there, that's a lot more scarier. It's like, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
This is my decision. I'm going down here. I'm gonna die.
But yeah, who?
No, but I think there's a bunch of video games that has great stories. I think putting it
Yeah.
on the big screen
Okay,
would be
okay. Question: What video game do you want to see as a movie or as a series or something like that?
Like
is there like
like
one
what-
franchise that you want to see on the big screen or on the small screen?
Oh, I was just letting Hoovie. Just if you Hoovie have anything to add.
I mean, if the director is not stupid and it follows the game's magic, I'm between Fallout
Oh yeah.
or
I think a Fallout series would work better. Like a
Red Dead
series.
Redemption.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption could also be a great series.
Yeah.
What do you guys think could be a great movie? Like as a
Red Dead
standalone
Redemption.
title. Red Dead Redemption movie? Do you think they could
No,
actually fit
A 6-hour
like,
movie
No,
of Red
it's
Dead
gonna-
Redemption.
it's-
Yeah, 6 hours.
20-hour movie. 20-hour movie. I would say it's gonna be a weird pick, but I would say Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
It could
That's
it could be-
amazing.
it
How-
could be a
That's the
funny
correct answer.
funny comedy movie.
Like I will say something very controversial because I
Oh,
kind of
here we
know it's
go.
already in the works, but I would love to see a FNAF movie.
A FNAF movie. No, they're done
Wait,
filming.
what?
It's coming
There's
out. It's
an-
coming.
Yeah,
What?
they're
Oh,
working
no.
on a FNAF movie. Yeah.
There's only people living on the rocks on this podcast.
What? There's
coming
an
out on
FNAF
Halloween.
What?
This Halloween?
When?
What?
This
Why did no
Halloween.
one?
Yeah, they're done
What did no one
filming.
tell me?
They're done
Nobody told me.
filming.
Like I'm hyped for that.
What?
But
Bro.
if I need to pick one, I would also love to see The Forest.
The Forest.
I think The
That would
Forest
be-
has a
Oh yeah, I
good
think that
story.
could actually be like a standalone like thriller horn like
Yeah,
yeah.
that one could be nice.
Yeah.
Because it actually has a good story, I believe.
Yeah, no, I see a lot of people in chat want a TF2 movie. They want a TF2 movie.
Nah.
No.
I
You
would-
guys are
Nah.
biased.
I
You guys
want-
wouldn't like.
I-
You guys
I
wouldn't
want-
enjoy it.
No, not a movie. A series like it was supposed to be with Adult Swim.
Yeah, like the
Oh
the
yeah, no, but
expiration date.
again, that wasn't supposed to be a movie. That's more like a series. So
Yeah,
I think that would be
exactly.
a lot better.
Yeah.
I don't think a TF2 movie would work out. I think a
Yeah, no.
series, like an Adult Swim
it's-
series, I think that would be
it's such-
awesome, amazing.
It's
Regardless of how
such
they
a
did it.
shame. It's such a shame that we couldn't get in TF2 series because expiration date was like the first episodes, supposedly the first episode, and they canceled it because it was very hard to.
By the way,
Make
did
an
you guys
No, but
know?
again, I wouldn't even cared if they did it on like they animated the thing with source filmmaker, or if they drew it with a 2D style.
Oh, that would
Like
be
I
so
wouldn't
cool.
actually care.
Yeah.
I would have just
Or
loved to
wait.
see Team Fortress 2 on the screen.
Wait,
Like, I would,
even better, an even better question. Would you guys like if the TF2 comics get animated?
nah, I don't know. That's a lot of work for something we already know how it's going to go.
Honestly,
if it
there,
were
Yeah, it's
animated or
like
not.
it's
there
like
are
it's
a
like
lot
an-
of
it's
great
like,
videos on YouTube.
There's
like
already great videos on YouTube, people voicing
Yeah.
over them, like the,
Yeah.
the voice actors themselves voicing over them,
Yeah,
like on
it's
YouTube right now. They
like-
can, so
It's like the anime and the mangas. People just want to see.
A TF2
Team Fortress 2
manga,
should be an anime.
a TF2 anime. Let's go.
Let's go.
Like
Hey, that would be
Where's
sick.
JoJo?
the fucking backstab would be menacing. And
Oh,
that, holy
yeah.
shit.
He's just doing it like a JoJo pose after he
Yeah.
fucking stabbed it heavy.
Am I the only one in this call who likes JoJo? And
No,
watched the
I have watched. I watched 3 seasons. I haven't finished it.
I watched the 6 seasons.
Yeah, you have
I
to.
haven't finished it.
You have to be a JoJo fan if you do TF2, I guess. But
Yeah.
I never got it. I watched a few episodes. I don't know. It's not my cup
And
of tea.
then and
No,
then
I heard
people
people
say-
hated season 1. I heard people don't like season
I
1.
just like the
Yeah,
to be
it's short- it's the
continued
shortest.
meme.
I kind of enjoyed it though.
Yeah, it's very epic.
pretty epic. It's pretty pog.
Yeah,
Wow.
indeed.
Wow.
All right,
Where-
folks. One last question, maybe.
Okay, let's see if there are any other.
Question to Mr. D: will you come back to the restaurant podcast if I get invited?
No.
And never allowed back after what you
You
did.
never. After what you did, you're not allowed back. I mean, sure, we could always do a second part. The first episode was very nice.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed that because
Yes.
I could just speak like a waterfall.
Yeah, like in my podcast, not to brag, but in my podcast there are no rules. It's democracy at its
Oh.
finest.
Oh boy, it's just screaming.
Yes.
Well, folks, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you again so much for Jesse for joining. I hope
It's
you
fantastic to be
enjoyed
here.
it.
I'm so happy to be talking about modern gaming and
Yes.
how gaming as a
Yes.
whole is nuked.
Gaming.
Yeah.
And thank you again to Hoovy, to my very special co-host. Don't forget to check out both guys. In the description, I will add Hoovy as soon as the podcast is over. Go subscribe and follow and do all of that. Go check out the playlist for more Badlands broadcast. And I hope to see you next
It's the
time.
Bybee. Look at Bybees. He's saying, "Oh my God, restaurant podcast is better than the Badlands."
You just made an enemy for life.
We're starting enemies here. We can always mix it.
Whatever podcast got me in it is the best one.
Exactly.
This is the best one.
So this one's the best one.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful week or time or whenever we see us again. And yeah, I say thank you and good night to
Good night.
everyone.
I'll make the music outro.
Yes, do it.
Godspeed, you niggas.